Hey, Angie Neal here from Meridian, Idaho, stopping by to have a conversation with you about essential leadership tips and maybe give you some ideas that can help you. I got really excited about this particular topic because it talked about the difference of leadership tips and how education and marketing methods feed into this. And as an educator myself, I'm a former high school teacher, former college teacher, educational administrator now, and also have my own business where I am working on marketing and doing some personal branding. I thought this would be a very appropriate topic. So, glad that you are stopping by to say hello and to take a listen to what I have to offer. Now, I'm excited. I ran across this article from a Miss Daphne Stanford. It was published just last month, April 27th of 2017. And she talks about the 6 essential leadership tips from the education and marketing worlds. And that there are these essential leadership tips that if you employ these, they can really help you. So, have you ever wondered what qualities are essential for leaders to have? So sometimes these traits may not come naturally to you and you need to practice them, but you can definitely take notes from education and marketing worlds. There are a lot of examples that can help you cultivate these habits to increase leadership skills. So for example, leadership tip number 1. Be a positive influence on your colleagues. I love this one. Sometimes I feel like I make my colleagues a little bit crazy because I like to be positive. It makes me happy. I like to smile. I like to compliment people, to give them genuine, sincere compliments. And it just brightens people's day. And it really makes a difference. And in today's society, when people do tend to be a little more negative, when you can be that breath of fresh air, it really does make you stand out. And so I encourage you to work on being that positive influence. One of the things that Daphne talks about is that strong leaders are people who are able to have a positive influence on others. This means lifting others up rather than tearing them down. And it also means choosing to see the positive aspects in life. And thinking positive also means creating processes that will enable people to unlock their potential. It's not just about you being a good positive leader. It's about helping others to be positive as well. I love that. So she talks about inspiring others to take your lead and to expect the best of themselves and others. And I love this. She talks about it's amazing what a difference that you can make as a leader when you help your team to have good expectations and good attitudes. So as a business owner myself, and in working with a team of people and within coaching and helping others, that to help them to think the best of themselves and the best of others, it just helps raise the attitude of the entire organization. Tip number 2, whatever you do, remain calm. This is so much easier said than done. Employees look to managers and supervisors or business owners, mentors, to provide a sense of calm strength in uncertain times. And they also quote an article that talks about the ability to create an atmosphere of safety and trust. That is the role of a competent leader. And similar to the way that students need teachers and administrators to be the proverbial calm before the storm, employees need to know that you can guide them through those turbulent times when they arise, and that is just so true. Tip number 3, don't lose sight of the forest for the trees. And so just as school administrators must reach out to district officials if their schools aren't meeting district goals and standards, or how department managers must keep track of larger overarching department goals to be able to recognize if their employees need help or resources or guidance from the company operations, it's important that we don't allow ourselves to become bogged down in the day-to-day details. If you are a manager or a leader that's supposed to be at the 50,000 foot level and you end up getting, sucked down into working in the weeds, you're not going to be able to lead the people. So it's important for you not to get stuck down in that minutia, but to be able to be that creative leader and to not lose sight of the forest for the trees. Tip number 4, I almost said tip number 3 again. Tip number 4, be internet marketing savvy. Now, this comes a lot more easily to, dare I say, the younger generation. I'm really working on learning internet marketing savviness, but really they talk about search engine rankings game when you are online and the importance of having high quality content and still have it be part of an integral part of your marketing strategy. I've been learning about personal branding and about bringing content and about helping to solve real life problems that people have, that really will help to boost if you're choosing to market online, whether you might be a realtor, a real estate agent, or you might have your own massage company, or you might be an educator, or you might be a network marketer. If you want to have a presence online, it's really important that you are positive, that you are not being negative in anything that you're saying, and that you're keeping your content really current. So that's important. Tip number 5, inspire, motivation, and engagement. I love that. It's really important to have a leader that is creating meaningful connections. You need to create meaningful connections with your employees, to really focus on the values of your organization and to inspire deep levels of loyalty and interest in their work for your employees or for your business partners, or if you're a network marketer, for the people on your team. That's really important. Also, to develop a genuine respect for your team members. Again, whether you're a manager, whether you're an administrator, network marketer, that it's really important to act in a way that is inspiring to others, and to don't use words without the actions that back them up. That's important as well. The bottom line is your team needs a leader who inspires them to be their best every single day. Tip number 6, don't forget to market yourself. So although it may seem like marketing oneself is a luxury reserved for those with personal marketing assistants, Jasmine Sandler of Fast Company says, and I quote, "Your credibility as a leader is at stake when prospects, the media, competitors, stockholders, and colleagues cannot find you online. Further, if what is found is outdated, incomplete, negative, we don't want that, or inconsistent, then you are at risk of being viewed as a poor leader." So that's a tall order. But her point is, in such a mobile, online connected world, the power of social media and PR cannot be overstated. So she emphasizes the importance of having a personal mission statement, communication style, and brand image. So as we review those 6 essential leadership tips from Education and Marketing Worlds, number 1, be a positive influence on your colleagues. Whatever you do, remain calm. Don't lose sight of the forest for the trees. Be internet market savvy. Inspire motivation and engagement. And don't forget to market yourself. So these are just 6 tips that you can use if you are, again, I've been talking to some folks that are real estate agents who are interested in boosting their businesses. Been talking to folks who own a massage therapy company that are interested in promoting themselves and showing that they've got those leadership skills. So these are tips that can help not only those folks, but can help educators, employers, managers. I think it really all just boils down to showing common respect for each other. And one of my favorite new sayings that I am using a lot is, assume good intentions. Assume people have good intentions and ask clarifying questions. If something happens that you're not sure, like, is that person really being a good leader, or I don't really know what it is that they're talking about, Assume good intentions. Assume that they mean well, and ask clarifying questions. So take a moment. Let me know where it is that you are calling in from. I see Deborah. Hello, Miss Deborah. It's been a while since we've talked. It's so good to see you. I hope things are treating you well up in Spokane. We're just here talking about essential leadership tips and talking about inspiring each other, raising each other up, leading by example, assuming good intentions and asking clarifying questions, and just doing what we can to be good leaders. So anyone else want to pop in? Oh, so good to see you, Miss Deborah. Hello, Mr. Neal. Thank you for tuning in from Meridian. Out in the garage. Good to see you, Pat. Anyone else want to pop in and say hello? So tell you what, if you got value from this, please feel free to share. If you're watching the replay, no problem. Just click that share button in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, and it will go out to the people in your Facebook friends, and hopefully they will be able to get some value out of this as well. Also, if you would like the 10 steps to achieving anything you want, private message me and I will send that out over to you. And thank you for stopping by. I'm just having a lot of fun stopping by and saying hello and sharing some leadership tips. So thank you very, very much. And again, if you got value, please share. If you're interested in what we've got going on here and on the journey that I'm on, I would love to share it with you and to talk to you. So feel free to private message me. If you have questions or if you have ideas of things that you would like to hear about when I pop on to do these Facebook Lives, if there's topics that you'd like to hear, pop that down in the comments box. I definitely will look at those, and if it's something that we can that I can do a Facebook Live on, I certainly will. So with all of that, did I miss something? No. Hey, and I will private message you, Miss Deborah. You did not miss anything. You're so good. Anyway, it's so good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care, be blessed, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.